Hi, I'm John, and this is part 31 of my playthrough series of RuneScape Dragonwilds. And we are back in Ashenfall. In the previous part, we went through the vault at the Lake of Lost Souls, and we made our way to the Silverthorn Keep and fought enemies along the way and explored a bit, but there is still a lot left to explore, so we left a lodestone up here so we can continue from where we left off. And I'm guessing that the last curse fragment is gonna be inside the keep, or maybe it leads through here, or in the worst case scenario it's inside this massive cave that all these roads seem to lead to. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to explore through all of that either way, so yeah. We also learned that the steel spade does indeed work with digging out the chests that are stuck in the ground, covered by dirt, so yeah. Now we can get some more loot with that, and yeah. I think I need to drink and eat. There we go. And I do hope that I have materials for another lodestone. It's good to carry these with me. Never know when you're gonna need one. Is that it? That is it. Okay. No, wait. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I think we're just gonna... Do I need to repair anything? I mean, the mace is below half. And everything else seems to be working, so... yeah. Let's just continue where we left off. So there was actually an ambush up here. These guys are still here, waiting patiently. So let's not keep them waiting. Let's get to it. Well, that didn't work. Let's get a fire spirit going. Would be nice to see something. Oh right, they explode. Gotta keep that in mind. Corpse cotton. Yay. Even more of it up there. And we have a lore book. And some irit. Let's get that as well. Alright. Red-stained diary. There are strange visitors to these lands, people I never expected. Unsettling pale elves who arrive in the night and stay for an evening asking us very unusual questions. I don't even know why we let them in. It was as if they belonged here, as if they had a right to be here. We spoke of travel and family, of loss and of love. They asked me about the scar on my lip and the way I hold my sword at an angle. I told them about my first crush, even though I had never shared his name with anyone. Then there was the talk of loss. Loss, like it was happening right then. A bottle spinning, fingers pointing, a choice we never chose to make. We lost someone that night, didn't we? I don't remember who, but there's a hole there where a person should be, a shadow over my memories. A locked room where no one has the key. I remember laughter, dancing and eyes like perfect rubies, sparkling in the dazzling night. I remember his lips on mine, cold and tasting of metal, and then nothing. Their names. I don't remember those elven names. You'd think you'd remember something like that. It's not like we see many elves, but since that bard passed through a while ago, I feel like I should know them. But, like all of my empty rooms, somehow I forget. Alright. So I think we are on the right track. I remember one of the curse fragments being about forgotten love, or something like that, so... this seems to be ringing some bells. Ouch. There we go. I'm glad these are just zombies, because they aren't too difficult to deal with. Yeah, I'm sure there's something hidden here. Must be, right? Oh. Maybe there isn't. Or maybe it's up here. There's a ghost pigeon, or a hawk, whatever bird that is. Seen many of those so far. Alright, let's grab all of that. Alright, let's get rid of the ranged enemies first, preferably. Or you know what? I need to get rid of all of these guys anyways, so... might as well start with these. There we go. Whoops. Any more of you guys here? Corpse cotton, nice. Of course. Well, at least we got the necromancer out of the picture quickly. Alright, let's eat some food. Let's actually drink some pumpkin spice infusion, get some health regen going on. Alright, we got a new lore book. Soot-stained journal. I found an egg today, buried in the earth. Looks like it fell out of one of them there ruins, you know? The ones under the ground with the glowy blue flames. Well, there was this egg that was just sticking out of this weird little pot, and so I took it, you know? Thought it might make a good omelette or something. Scarius says that I'm being stupid, but he just wants the omelette for himself. Okay, so, right, omelette is a no-go. Tried to crack the egg, no dice. Smashed it with a hammer, still nothing. Sword? No chance. So I figured it might make a nice ornament or something. Keep the barracks nice and decorative like. Egg hatched today. Coincidentally, on the same day I lost 2 of my fingers. I get it though, poor thing was hungry. Can't begrudge a baby the occasional nip. Little green thing, scales and all. Reckon it's a dragon. Seems like a nice one though. Captain wants me to kill it, but I'm not gonna do that. Poor thing just needs some love and some steak from the kitchen, and they'll be good little beastie. Need a name for them. Maybe Fang, because they've got enough of them. Captain acting strange today. Came back from the town all shaking and weird. Says there's some sort of infection or other. People going weird. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. I'll just focus on keeping Fang well hidden. Don't want anyone to know what I've done. Alright, so I'm guessing we're gonna face Fang, the dragon, at the end of this keep. Alright, I don't know if I... There we go. The Pride of the Avernic. You find one of Abraxus' books. Let's read it. The book is written in the language of Infernus and impossible to read. However, a perfumed note is stuffed between the pages. My dearest Abraxus, this keep is full of madmen and morons. People whom power means strength and might rather than unraveling the secrets of the universe. We are looking to create a demonic portal that we might summon beings from another world. Imagine, we could learn so much. Yet, they will just try and raise an army. Ah, how I wish you were here with me. We could show them what a real wizard can do. Alright. I don't know if I want to get soul scourged or not. I mean, I don't know if there are any purification wells around, so maybe not. Alright. Let's see if we find a dragon here. Let's actually also use a fire spirit. Because it would be nice to see something. I hear the tingle of a chest. get that. Lesser Quarry Master Potion. I don't think I'm about to mine anything at the moment, so... Another lore book. Oh. Of course, you're gonna ambush me while I'm trying to read. Alright, let's enchant this weapon. And let's go to town on these guys. Okay, is that all? Right. Captain Rayner's journal. Of all the horrors of the rising dead, none are quite as so chilling as the enormous undead ogres that now roam the lands. While all the vile undead seem filled with a hunger they can never sate, these beasts have a hunger greater than any other and a terrifying capacity to consume. Some of the scouts first saw them near the village borders, trying to break through the barricade to gain entry. Ogres are terrifying at the best of times, even the peaceful refugees who settled there, and these are scarier still. It's like gazing up at a wall made of muscle that wants, more than anything, to eat you alive. There is no malice behind their eyes, no cruelty. There is just emptiness and hunger, and the understanding that you might be lunch. What scares me the most about these creatures is that their undead nature defiles the theories we'd been working under. Since it was the villagers who first began to change, we assumed that it must be something to do with the strange magic their dragon patron worked upon them. Since most of us had not undergone this so-called blessing, we thought we were safe from this terrifying transformation. Yet those Zogers throw that theory out the window. They received no blessing, so how can that be the source? And if they can be affected, then surely so can we. Perhaps that would explain why I'm getting hungrier, no matter how much I eat. If that's the case, then we're all doomed. Fellhallow will fall. Yep, well... Fellhallow did indeed fall. But, no matter, I'm here to save it. Or what remains of it, I guess. I wonder if you could get all the way up there if you really tried. No, I'm sure you can't. But hey, we made it on top of the huge mountain, at least. Oh, wouldn't you look at that? There's a green dragon. And loads of skeletons. I'm guessing this is Fang then, huh? Let me just do some enchanting quickly. Oh. Alright, I'm running out of stamina, which is not a good thing. But Fang is running out of health, which Oh, oh. Okay. There we go. Okay. Ascension Shard. Let's get those. I'm just gonna drink the potion even though, you know, don't really need it right now, but when am I ever gonna need it? Okay. There we go. Man, we are quite high up here. I don't think we're gonna, or that we would make the fall even with wind step. That would be, yeah. Let's interact with the final curse seal. A terrible despair works its way into your bones, making you shiver from the coldness of it all. As you take the powers for yourself, some warmth returns. Your soul resonates with Imaru's grief. You are ready to bring the fight to her. Okay. Let's read the... Oh, it's not a lore book. Etheric Fundamentals. A primordial primer. You find one of Abraxus's books. Let's read the book. Among all the technical jargon, a note falls out. Man, someone loves leaving notes into these books. On summer days with bluer skies, I am oft reminded of your eyes. On winter nights, by the fire we roast, and I think about what I love the most. It's your sparkling wit, your wicked smile, with your every word, you do beguile. Great scratch marks of pencil obscure the rest of the page. Alright, must have been something embarrassing or just terrible poetry. Alright, let's see where this... Oh, an unknown force prevents you from going further. Okay, well... Why did it let me jump in here then? It's kinda... lackluster. Let's see if we can make it... Nope. Or maybe we could. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. Yep, can't go on. Okay, well that's strange. Why would you design it this way if you're just gonna stop players from moving forward? Oh well. I mean, it wasn't that long of a run to get here, but I'm debating if I should put down a lodestone and get away from here faster, but maybe I'll just run back to the previous lodestone. It's not that far away, I think. Do I need dragon blood? I feel like I have tons of dragon blood back at base. And I don't really have a use for it, I don't think. Of course it could be the case that you need more of it later on in the game, but yeah, priorities. Okay, so... Oh! Oh, Jesus. I'm glad I made that jump. Even though I didn't really jump when I should have. Alright. There we go. I think we're safe. Right as I say that, a dragon wolf comes out of nowhere. Okay. Alright. Oh no, more enemy. This is... Eat. Oh, that was close. Oh no, please. This is what panicking looks like. Alright, we can do this. There we go. Okay. I don't know why that was as difficult as it was, but we made it. Okay, so we got an update on the Withering Heights quest. Enter the Scattered Spire and defeat Imaru. So, yeah, we should head there at some point soon. I was thrown off. I thought there was an icon behind the lodestone, but it's the letter of the name, of course. But, yeah, let's... Are you kidding me? I just came back. Well, line up then. Can I switch? There we go. There we go. Alright, we got way too many zombie packs. Let's open some of these up. Well, didn't have much that would go in there. Oh, I have so much corpse cotton. Did I get all of that from the castle or the keep? Man, I should have gone there way earlier. Well, now I know. If I ever need more of it, then that seems to be the place to go to. I think we just opened all of these, right? I had a full stack already. Don't need more of those. Let's just throw that in there. I don't have any room in here, do I? Oh, why weren't those stacked? let's grab that. See if I can get something from that. Direwolf leather, okay. Sure. Wait, why does some of these items only stack to 50 with the fill stacks option? But they still go up to 99 when you manually stack them. That's super strange. Oh well. Yeah, so what should I do now? Should I go and face Imaru? Or should I explore the rest of the area? I feel like I should explore and prepare a bit better for the fight to come, because yeah, I don't know, I just don't feel that ready for that fight just yet. Oh, what is this? Ascension Core. Used to upgrade a masterwork weapon from power level 4 to power level 5. Okay. Oh, so that's what you need the Ascension Shards for. And a ton of fine cloth. Okay. Well, I'm glad I just found a ton of corpse cotton, but I mean, I'm gonna need gold to make fine cloth, right? Let's put half of this in here. See if I actually have any gold. I do have some. Let's make some fine cloth, shall we? And while that is going, let's just go to the keep and keep on exploring. I should actually probably grab the soul fragments. Well, I don't know if I... Should I go buy some vestiges from death now? Or should I do that later? Well, I mean, I did grab all the soul fragments, so let's just go ahead and do that right now. Hello, Death. Now that you're borrowing the power of her curse, Imaru is finally vulnerable. She had centuries of souls to feast on, and she is still one of Kuldra's draconic generals, so she won't go down easily. Make sure you're prepared. When she is slain, bring me her head. Gruesome, I know, but I will need it to give her spirit peace at last. Also, it helps with the paperwork. Now then, what do you need? Exchange soul fragments. Okay, so oh wait, what? Mount, must break hunter. 2,000 soul fragments. Oak feather, raptor. Okay. So I guess you can alter the look of your mount. Okay. Should I buy one of these. Increases melee damage. That might be good for me, actually. I don't know, I kind of want to buy the Abraxus armor set to get on with that quest. I mean, at least that's how I think it's gonna work. Of course, I have no idea if that is actually gonna work, but let's learn these, and then we'll head back and see if we can actually craft those. I'm just gonna talk to Postal Pete, see if they have anything to say. Posty Pete, how can I help? Okay, that doesn't seem to be anything new. So yeah, let's just return to base, see if we can actually create that mage set. I'm just thinking about the Ascension cores. Are all the Masterwork weapons level 4 at this point? Because I think there are some which are lower level, so what happens with them? Like the Granite Maul, for example. If you can only level from level 4 to level 5, then is there gonna be like a different item for these? I don't know how that's gonna work, but I mean, you would assume, or I would assume so, I don't know. Oh. Iron and padded cloth, which I apparently don't have any. Don't I have any iron here? Can't see. Oh no, there's a ton of iron here. Let's use the superheat just because we can. And for padded cloth, I think I need both linen cloth, I mean rough cloth, and wool cloth, right? Is that gonna do the trick? Yes. I'm not gonna spend all, I'm gonna make 4 or so. Alright. That should be it. Let's take something out of here. Dragon blood. I don't know where to put it, so let's put it there. So right, that's for weapons. Where do I actually craft that? Is it up at the mage table? Mystic Forge. I need more sacred oil so I can make the staff. But where do I actually craft the armor set? Am I missing something? Oh, armor bench. I was missing something. Okay, so I need more fine cloth. Of course. And even more fine cloth. Alright, so I have 6. I'm gonna need 4 plus 8, so 12 in total. Yep, I'm just gonna throw all of that in there. Get the fine thread. I'm gonna have to go back and get the gold. And let's do that. Alright. I got some iron. What was it that I was gonna make? Alright. Iron signatures. Don't ask me how to pronounce that. Sure. Let's put those back in there. Alright, I think that's gonna be enough. Just about. Let's leave the soul fragments here. I need more sacred oil, right? What did you need to make sacred oil? Ectoplasm, necrotic, bone meal, and clay vessel. Alright. I'm just gonna make as much of it as I can. And then I'm gonna need well, pretty much more of everything. Well, let's see if that's enough to make the armor set. Which you don't do here. This is gonna take some time to get used to. But yeah, let's craft that. And that. There we go. And we do have some sacred oil still. And some fine cloth. Nice. Alright. Let's see how it looks. Oh, the ankle bracelet is the pants. Okay. Wait, how do you open? There we go. Alright, so that's just an ankle bracelet. Oh. Okay. I mean, yeah, that looks cool. Let's just make the staff as well, why not? I'm just gonna need some fine thread. But yeah, let's try out a mage build for once. Let's leave the scissors in here. Man, I really should keep my farm up, but I don't know. I feel like as I'm playing an hour at a time, then farming takes up a lot of that time, so I don't know. Don't really feel like doing that. I do actually need a lot more air runes, so let's go ahead and craft those. I don't have many earth runes either. There we go. It still throws me off how the runes look different here compared to, you know, here. I guess these are your original RuneScape runes in here. Why did I get so many more air runes? I got like 500 each time. Right? Or am I just not noticing something? Yeah, sure, let's do this. And it's here. Alright, let's see how much damage this does. That's pretty good, to be honest. Okay. And I guess if I move my tools here, I can move my runes up here and change my ammo on the fly. Yeah, let's try this out for a moment. I mean, there is a chance that it's gonna be horrible, but we're gonna take that chance. I don't know. I mean, it feels quite strong, but I've never, you know, felt like playing a mage build. It's just not my style, to be honest. Some people like it, but yeah, I don't know. I'm more of a sword and shield type of person or player. And maybe the occasional bow as well. But yeah, let's seriously? Alright. Well, I guess this gives me a opportunity to... Okay, you know what? This is pretty good. At least I'm not burning my own farm with this, which is, you know, nice. Alright, that didn't quite go to plan. Or that. It's not really great when the enemies are in your face. But that's nice. When you get off the full combo. I kinda wish you could choose what spells you want to use, and they weren't, you know, a part of a attack combo of 5 different attacks. Because what if I wanted to start with that huge area effects attack. When you have many enemies around you, it can be difficult, as we just saw, to get the full combo off, so yeah. But let's head to Abraxus and see if he wants to talk to us now that we look like he does, I guess. At least we have the Necromancer set. Abraxus the Eternal. Ah, apprentice. No, wait, I need to kill this skeleton first. Okay, so air magic is just the best. Ouch. Okay, there we go. Ah, apprentice. I assume you're an apprentice with ropes. That's shabby. What else could you be? Still, needs must. Apprentice, I require your assistance. Yes, yes, I know. You stand in the presence of Abraxus the Eternal, master of necromancy, keeper of secrets, both occult and arcane. You are very blessed, I am sure. Now, I need you to assist me. My library has been ransacked by the locals and my most precious tomes spread across the eastern parts of this region. Find them, all 5 of them, bring them to me, and, this is crucial, do not read them. Your mind is too young, too limited to contain the dread secrets within. Well, hop to it. Alright, I think I've found 3 so far. 3 or 4. Let's see if he wants to take any of them at this point. Nope. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, I don't know if this scroll counts as one of them. Oh, Curse Fragment Grief, Curse Fragment Rage, and Curse Fragment Despair. Didn't realize I was actually carrying the Curse Fragments, but that's cool. Let's get this, why not? Could always use more iron. But yeah, I guess we're going into that cave then. I should try to remember to use my mount now that I have one. Wait, so is there a cave here, or is it just a series of passages? Is this map not on point? Is there a road here? There is no road here, okay. Okay, so the map is just not very accurate, I think. That's kinda sad. There's some of those spectral Chinchampas. I need these. Let's try out some... No. Well, that would work to treat. Let's interact with this effigy. I don't know if I got anything from that. There we go. This is actually very strong, as it turns out. Let's use Rock Explosion here. I'm gonna need a lot of these Rune Essence if I am to use the Mage build. But yeah, it's almost been an hour, so I guess I should stop at some point. Let's go into this ruin here and see if this would be a good place to stop. I mean, it seems good as any, so... Yeah, so... Let's take care of this zombie before it attacks me. And I guess I could loot this in hopes that it will refill itself while I take a break. But yeah, we found the third and final curse fragment behind Fang, the dragon that some unfortunate guard or something had hatched at the keep. So yeah, now we can face Imaru, but before we do that I do want to get this, probably the Sanguine Urn that is shown on the map, and maybe even go through the vault there if I find my way in there. I mean, it has to be here since there was no cave here. I'm assuming there must be a cave here. If it's just a passage here, then I'm at a loss, because you couldn't go forward in here either. There seems to be a passage here also, and the Sanguine Urn is probably in there. So, yeah, let's find out. But, now it's time to bid you farewell, so thank you for watching. Like the video if you liked it, and stay tuned for more RuneScape Dragonwilds.